The courtroom doors hadn't even swung shut when my cousin smirked like she'd already cashed the check. Her name was Mara, classic opportunist, vanishing for years then gliding in wearing designer heels sharper than her conscience. She leaned in, breath sweet with expensive mint, and murmured, "Better start packing for the shelter, loser." A couple of distant relatives in the back row chuckled nervously, as if betrayal qualified as light-hearted teasing. My parents, Evelyn and Victor, stood a safe distance away. Mom's lips pinched into that familiar polite mask. Dad stared at the floor tiles like they owed him money. Neither said a word. They didn't need to. Their silence screamed verdict already delivered. I refused the bait. No outburst, no tears. I clutched my binder like armor and fixed my gaze on the heavy oak doors, knowing exactly what script they expected, the hysterical, ungrateful niece who cracks under pressure. I gave them silence instead. The bailiff called the case. We filed in. I took my place beside my lawyer, Elena Voss, cool, unflinching, the type who'd seen every flavor of family greed. Opposite us sat my parents, Mara, and their slick attorney Victor Lang. Mara kept shooting glances my way, hungry for the meltdown that would seal her victory lap. Judge Harlan entered, scanned the file with practiced weariness. Morning. Estate of Elias Whittaker. My grandfather's name landed like a quiet thunderclap in my chest. Not fresh sorrow, just the dull ache of a life reduced to legal exhibits. Appearances entered. Elena rose smoothly. Elena Voss for petitioner, Riley Whittaker. I stood when my name was called, posture steady. Across the aisle, Victor Lang for Evelyn Whittaker, Victor Whittaker Sr., and Mara Klein. Mara's chin lifted at her own mention, as though the transcript itself crowned her. The judge cut straight in. We have a contested occupancy of the decedent's residence, plus accusations of asset concealment. Lang launched immediately. Your Honor, my clients assert Riley has unlawfully occupied the property and is withholding items belonging to the estate. We seek immediate eviction and full accounting. Mom gave a theatrical sigh. Mara eased back, smug, savoring the word eviction. Judge Harlan turned to me. Ms. Whittaker, you reside in the home? Yes, sir, I answered levelly. Grandpa invited me. He wanted me there. Convenient, Lang sneered. No lease, no writing. His children, rightful heirs, were deliberately sidelined. The judge raised a palm. We'll examine the filings. Clerk, display the docket. The clerk tapped keys. The big screen lit up. Mara hissed under her breath again, your cardboard box awaits. I didn't flinch. Instead I eased a sealed envelope from my binder and passed it to Elena. She approached the bench without flourish. Your Honor, before we proceed, we submit this for immediate inclusion. Lang's brows shot up. What is that? Elena ignored him. The clerk accepted the envelope, slit it open, scanned the top sheet, and froze. Her shoulders stiffened. She uploaded it. The screen refreshed. Judge Harlan's posture shifted. He stared, then peered over his glasses at my mother. Mrs. Whittaker. Did you submit an emergency conservatorship petition 3 days prior to Mr. Whittaker's death? Mom blinked rapidly. What? Lang jumped in. Your Honor. I'm speaking to her, the judge snapped. Mara's smirk evaporated. Mom's voice wavered. I have no idea what this is about. The judge tapped his screen. Electronic signature, your email, your IP. Explain. Lang stammeret. Possibly compromised credentials. Quiet, Judge Harlan ordered. Clerk, next exhibit. A new page loaded. The room went tomb-still. The judge read aloud, voice hardening. Petition alleges Elias Whittaker lacks capacity. Claims exploitation by Riley Whittaker, demands immediate removal. My name glared in bold. Mom's throat bobbed. Counsel, the judge said to Elena, your submission? Elena stood. A directive from Mr. Whittaker himself, prepared with counsel after he uncovered the filing. The screen updated again, formal affidavit, IP logs, time-stamped verification routed to a number registered to Mara Klein. Mara gasped. That's impossible. Do not interrupt, the judge warned. He scrolled further. Sworn declaration from decedent's attorney. Mr. Whitaker was lucid, feared coercion, revised his plan to protect his chosen heir. Lang tried once more. Even so, the will. Unclean hands, Judge Harlan cut in, ice cold. No equitable relief for parties who lie to this court. He leaned forward. I am referring the matter to the prosecutor. Perjury, false filing, possible fraud. Mom went statue still. Mora's knuckles whitened on her bag. The judge nodded toward the side door. Is decedent's counsel